over to Alan Kaidik. Kaidik looking around. Travis gets it over to Samboy Lim, back to Kaidik. 2-point lead by San Miguel, as we said here in game one. They've got a 12-second shot clock, about a 4-second in. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Agustin tries to beat it. No. Play continues. 3 seconds to go. Tony Harris looking at the hole. And he hits it. Let's see if they're going to count it. Let's see if they're going to count it. The referee is conferring. The referee is conferring.
What a shot by Tony Harris.
We will go into overtime after these reminders.
Tony Harris, of course, 5 personal fouls, Ed.
That is correct. Travis with 4. Of course, 2 San Miguel players have already fouled out. Art De La Cruz and Yves Dignadice. Another jump here between Harris and Travis.
And you know, Ed, we were asking Tim Cohn, as we see Tony Harris looking like he's limping a little bit.
I think just before the start of the overtime period, he was having that.
How much will Harris have left here in the overtime? As you see him limp away.
Let's see if they are disallowing that substitution, are they? Well, Swift already has 6 players on the hard court.
Well, it looks like Harris will sit. Once you've announced a substitution, that man has to at least appear a second on the floor. So they cannot cancel that sub.
I'll tell you, all this lull is to the benefit of Tony Harris.
Oh, without a doubt. I think he's actually prolonging this discussion.
Could be.
So he can get a few more seconds of rest, or perhaps minutes now. Harris will have to sit on the bench. You cannot cancel that substitution without the player or the substitute seeing action even for at least a second on the floor.
Oh, he can always come in for somebody else.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that.
I don't know. They must be pointing out to some rule here that...
well, it looks like the sub player has to take the jump, and it will be Alvarillo versus Travis.
And guess
you know who won that, but wait a minute.
But Travis might have hung on to that basketball instead of tipping it.
Exactly. He held on to it instead of tipping it, so that's a no-no. You see that here. He actually held on to the basketball. So that's a turnover. Now remember, Alvarillo came into this basketball game for the first time with about 8 minutes to go in the 4th period. He did not get changed until the end of regulation, so he has done a brilliant job orchestrating the offense and minding the defense here in the backcourt for Swift.
Berhel Meneses against Alan Kaidik. Meneses, only his 4th point in the game. Remember, we are in overtime, folks. 5 minutes, or about 10 seconds have gone by in this overtime period before the 2 points by Berhel Meneses to put Swift on top by 2.
And which team wants it more? It's going to come down to that, as Alan Kaidik has possession.
Alan stymied on that shot, and Yoyo Benjamin is tied up by Samboy Lim. It's going to be a held ball situation in front of the San Miguel basket.
Hustle play there by Samboy Lim. You take a look at this shot by Alan Kaidik. Air ball. Villamin had possession, then coming in from behind Samboy Lim. What a hustle play by the Skywalker.
Tap by Samboy off to Alvin Teng. Travis cutting inside. Double team on him. The triple team, Meneses with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds in favor of San Miguel Beer.
Big defensive stop here by Berhel Meneses.
They certainly closed in on Kenny Travis that time. Ato Agustin inbounding to Alan Kaidik. Kaidik against Meneses, Agustin against Alvarillo. They want to pounce on this. But nice tap by Alzones, picked up by Meneses. Alan Kaidik only with his 1st personal foul.
Tony Harris still resting on the bench. Swift going all Filipino here in the extension period.
And Tony Harris still on the bench, being attended to.
Kaidik tagged with another personal.
Meantime, Mon Fernandez is being sent in by Coach Norman Black for Samboy Lim. You know, you did mention, Quinito, that you feel that whoever wants this game most will finally get this ball game. I don't know, because the way things are going right now, both teams seem to be lusting after this ball game, not just wanting it.
You know, I also wanted to make an observation. At halftime, I asked Tim Cohn about the non-presence of the triple threat on the floor at the same time for San Miguel Beer. And when Samboy Lim actually started this overtime period with Agustin and Kaidik. So, and I like the situation when Coach Norman Black had his triple threat on the floor at the same time. One more time around the block here for Swift. And Samboy Lim coming straight back in. So we've got the triple threat back on the floor. Look at this error here by Ramon Fernandez. Trying the bounce pass. A little too weak. It was picked off, anticipated.
Oh!
Kenny Travis feeling the pressure.
Playing, Lemin is substituted by Nelson Asaitono.
More scoring punch here for Swift. With the re-entry of Asaitono, Travis sets for his second free throw.
Sinks that one, and it's a 3-point lead by Swift. 120-117, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. The score stands at 124 to 123, a 1-point lead by Swift. Team foul situation, San Miguel with 3, Swift with 1. Remember, after 4 team fouls, you go to the penalty here in overtime.
And neither team wanting to inbound at midcourt. Here's the full court press that was so effective for Swift in the fourth period.
Alan Kaidik against Vergel Meneses. There's the handoff to Ato Agustin.
Now this is going to be a game of possessions because Swift will get the basketball back.
Nice pick, Alan Kaidik. Alan Kaidik gets San Miguel in the driver's seat again. 27 seconds to go. Tony Harris, he extended the ball game in regulation with a last second shot. Now against Travis, he goes in.
And he misses shot.
Ato Agustin for San Miguel Beer. Nelson Asaitono giving up the foul. Swift is not yet in the penalty. No free throws here. The count at 125-124.
Look at this drive to the hoop by Tony Harris. He saw daylight, but that ball wouldn't fall in.
And Norman Black, 18.9 seconds left in overtime. It's a 1-point lead by San Miguel Beer. And they have possession.
Time on San Miguel's side. Take a look at the foul situation here, and Alan Kaidik breaking loose.
Oh, why did they let him go? They just let Alan Kaidik go. They did not.
They're going to look
Watch Alan Kaidik.
They need a 3-point shot to equalize.
But with only 5.2 seconds left, a foul is given up. That is only the 4th team foul for San Miguel Beer. Now they are in penalty.
And San Miguel fouls in his next play. Swift will go to the line for 2 shots. They're going to try for 3 points. Not there. Batted out.
That shot was deflected. 2 seconds remaining. Another inbounds here for Swift. They've done it before. They've done it before, so let's see.
But no doubt a desperation play here for Swift. They want to send it to a second overtime. They need a 3-point basket, no less.
3-point lead by San Miguel Beer. 2 seconds to go in overtime.
What a finish.
Or is it going to be finished? Vergel Meneses goes for the 3-point shot. No!
Oh, my God!
Oh!
Meneses taking the basket from 3-point range. The basket counts. Swift will go into a second overtime. My God!
I can't believe it. We go into a second overtime, and this is only game 1 of the best of 7 series.
Meneses had the luxury of dribbling once, then letting loose. What a big basket!
Hey, guys.